everybody, my name is Jess, the Tarot Tunist, and I have a timeless pick-a-card just for you. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for all the comments, the subscribers. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and my heart is so full. Like, you guys, thank you so deeply from the bottom of my heart. I promise I'll get back to everybody. I've just been a little busy, but I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you show me. You guys are a part of my dream, so thank you so much. With that being said, this is messages for your heart. Romantic, platonic, single, coupled, it doesn't matter. This is just what your heart needs to hear. So, I have 3 pictures to choose from. We have pile number 1, a large Diet Coke from McDonald's. That sounds delicious. Pile number 1. We have pile number 2, a crude drawing of the album Hardcore from lil'Kim. It came out on November 12th, 1996. If you're a fan of rap, I highly recommend this. Great album. Pile number 2. Hold on, let's get a quick close. Look at those feet. Don't look at the feet because there's no shoes. Pile number 2. And lastly, we have pile number 3, an elder punk wearing a very unique turtleneck. Pile number 3. You don't need to think of anybody. Just go with your gut reaction. This is what your heart needs to hear. I'll see you there. Toodles. Hello, everybody. This is for everyone who chose pile number 1, a large Diet Coke from McDonald's in a plastic cup. None of that styrofoam shit for us. This message is just for you. Oh, God. I know I want to be eco-friendly, but the straws kill my soul. Anyways, out of all the piles, I felt compelled to write something behind your picture. And that was Twin Flame. I also wrote Kanye West. So ultimately what I'm getting is you recently have went through an experience either with your twin flame or with somebody who just had a huge ego and you had to contend with it. So, without further delay, let's get into your reading. Messages for your heart. What your heart needs to hear. All signs are definitely welcome, but I'm getting really strong Leo, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. But like I said, all signs are welcome, and I'll dive more in with the tarot. Something with Fairuza Balk. You might watch a movie with her, like The Craft, or you might see something having to do with her. I'm also getting you might be going to something like a cosplay event, or you might be getting really into cosplay or some type of makeup, even something to do with drag queens. I'm just getting you're really embracing a artistic, eccentric outlet for yourself. I'm also getting black eyeliner, so maybe you recently bought black eyeliner, or maybe you've been really digging like neutral palettes or like browns, like coppers. You also might be seeing the number 4 or 444. This is going to be very specific, so hear me out. Something to do with the water fountain. I keep getting water fountain. So, yes, you might see a water fountain, or maybe something significant is happening around a water fountain. Maybe for some of you, you're going to go to like a visitation, like a trip. That was a fun way to say trip. But for others, I just get a water fountain is like your heart, right? Your heart is sprouting all this water, all this emotion, and it's this never-ending cycle. It's like a beautiful thing. People go to wish to it. So I feel right now your heart, you're not in deep pain anymore from this disconnection. I get that you recently either had a romantic or platonic breakup. And I get that you've healed, pile number 1. I'm getting that you recently might have bought new clothing. Like I said, I really feel like you're expressing yourself, and now is the time to do that. And what your heart needs to hear is that you are exactly where you need to be. I know that you might feel a little lonely without this person, but I'm getting that the situation where it stands is completely balanced. I feel like you are being really prosperous. I get that you, like I said, you're buying new clothes, you're experimenting with your style, and you're taking back your power in your own special way, but not just like, oh, like in a non-violent way. Like you're doing it in such a powerful, badass Beyonce way is what I really want to say. Yeah, you might want to buy some Tiger's Eye. I have a few different selections of Tiger's Eye. I love it. I also get that you might be buying some new jewelry as well as silver. Specifically silver, you might want to look into buying silver as well. Silver is connection with our divine feminine aspect. Also drinking more teas, more herbal teas. I feel like you might be becoming really restless at night or on your free time. So what your heart needs to hear is not only are you on the right track, everything is where you needs to be, especially with the connections in your life. Now is the time to let your freak flag fly. I get that you might have recently watched that documentary about Freaknik. I also get that you might have recently went to church, or you might be really experimenting with your spirituality and incorporating that into your daily look as well, like maybe incorporating a rosary or something along those lines, even a tattoo. Particularly on your hand is what I'm getting as well, or you might be thinking of getting it somewhere very visible, like on your chest, like you might be thinking of like a décolleté tattoo or a throat tattoo. Your heart needs to know that you're safe and that right now your situation with your twin flame with this person is dissipating. So what's going on? It's so interesting. I screamed when this came out because I made sure I shuffled really well. So right now there is no communication. Whoever you're not communicating with, a talk needs to happen. And I'm not saying you're going to get back together with your twin flame. Some of you might. But what I'm getting is Spirit wants you to know that they are fading without your light. I get that they're watching murder mysteries, or they're just watching kind of like depressing shows. They're watching, they could be smoking, or they, could be watching things like that have like a grid, just like a really gritty outlook, like Las Vegas crime scenes or something. Like, I'm just getting that this person is like work, go home, work, go home, shower, work, go home, work, go home, shower. Like, it's just very routine, but no action is happening in their life. And so you see this yellow bird, and he's all about communication, but it's more than that. I get that, honestly, for a long time, they've been wanting to talk to you, but I would say the past month in particular has been very hard. And I get that they're having this inkling, their solar plexus, their self, their being, they are getting this call to talk to you. Let them reach out first. If anything is going to happen, let them reach out first. And what I'm seeing is ultimately for this pile, this collective, what your heart needs to hear is that a talk will be had to lay down foundation, to either make the lot beautiful, filled with flowers and beautiful grass and butterflies, or a brand new house for you guys to create a new foundation. But that's ultimately what your heart needs to hear today, is like right now is not the time to focus on this connection. This connection will come to you when it's meant to come to you. Right now is the time for you to play, is what I'm getting. So you might be even interested in signing up for a play. This is the time to challenge not just yourself with books and knowledge. I was going to say scholastically, but I was too scared to say that word. But I did it because I believed in myself. I just get, this is the time to be kind of silly. This is the time to be daring and bold with your style. This is the time to let yourself be you, because I feel like whoever you were connected to, possibly your twin flame, romantic or platonic, this person really snubbed your light. This person's an emotional vampire. I get that you are this little yellow canary for the most part in their life, and now that you're not there, they don't have this bright yellow light in their life. And I'm not saying that just because we're friends. I'm saying that because I mean it. I see right now. You also could be going, like, doing something with Star Wars, or they could really like Star Wars. Just know that everything is okay right now. Everything is right where it needs to be. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you walked away, or yeah. You both can see the situation a lot more clearly than you ever have, but you in particular, pile number one, see this person and their actions for what they are. And it's not that they're a bad person, but there's a lot of selfishness. There is an ego that's out of control. There is a silent need to be better than, is what I'm getting. You also could have recently had like cheese doodles, or that might be your favorite snack, or Doritos. I have the Three of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this breakup, this separation happened a while ago, at least 3 months ago is what I'm getting, or up to 3 months ago. They also could be a Leo, and I'm also seeing that you both are heavily thinking about each other, but I feel that you've healed because you know that this person's not offering you anything. I feel like this person is in the wrong for majority of you. Like, this person has to come correct and let them reach out first. Like, this person, I feel like for the most part, for a lot of you guys, kind of half-assed the ending of this scenario, right? There's a right and wrong way to end things, and I get that that's what they did. They ended it on a really bad note, burned bridges. And I'm getting that you were able to heal and really see, like, just how that could have been handled, not just better, but with more love and care. And I see that you're not even worried about it, but at the same time, there is like unfinished business. I am seeing a lot of good luck, pile number one, for you, especially, I am going to say it, no matter what, whether you decide to take this person back or not, I just want you to know, and your heart needs to know, that this person is truly learning and feeling your loss. And it's not like, oh yeah, fuck them, but it's more like they are really learning. This is a true opportunity. So when they do come to you, they're going to come correct. But I'm seeing, regardless of what they do, I see that, yeah, this is the time to go. Have fun. Luck is on your side. Wheel of Fortune. So I'm even seeing a little bit of like unexpected funds coming in. Maybe you're going to get a card in the mail, or with a check in it, or you might be getting a gift card. I just see good things for you, pile one. That's what your heart needs to hear. I hope that helped. Toodles. Hello, everybody. This is for everyone who chose pile number 2, lil'Kim's Hardcore album from 1996, November 12th to be exact. This message is just for you. Great album, by the way. If you're a fan of rap, highly recommend. Anywho, all signs are welcome, but I'm getting really strong water energy, so that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus as well. But I'll say more signs with the tarot, so don't worry if you didn't hear your sign. It's just extra confirmation. I also get that maybe you recently went to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or you just been drinking more coffee than usual. I'm also seeing you might be seeing the number 3 or 333. And what that tells me, and what spirit, your heart, God wants to tell you, is that the universe is working behind the scenes, and you're going to have a successful outcome. Your heart is so ready, but there's a little bit of homework. So for most of you guys, I get that you are single or in a situationship, or maybe a relationship that's really, really strained and there's no communication. Or there's just, this is somebody you're not in an active relationship with. This person could have a substance abuse problem, such as alcohol. I'm getting really strong drinking. And that's not to be judgmental in any way. I'm just seeing drinking's coming up a lot. I'm also getting a sense of just really intense like sorrow. So this person could suffer from depression or another form of mental illness. You might hear the song In Bloom by Nirvana pretty soon on the radio, or that's an old, wait, oh my God, that was an old saying. You might hear the song In Bloom. You also might see the movie The Crow, or you might just see that, like, you know, on your social media feed somewhere. What your heart wants to tell you, my love, my sweet Pete, is to love yourself and discover yourself on a sensual side, the sensual plane. I see that you're desiring to have an intimate relationship with somebody in all ways, sexually, romantically, intellectually, all the ways, right? And I see that right now timing is of the essence, but the time is not right. I get that you also might be going food shopping and buying like some super awesome fruit pretty soon, specifically pears. So awesome if you like that. But what I'm seeing for you, my love, is that you have like cotton candy aura. You are just radiating self-love and you're doing so good. I see that you're putting in a lot of hard work at work. I see that you been saving and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And I get that you're kind of crestfallen. You could be getting into writing, or you might be reading more. You could be on the 3rd chapter of a book, or you might have recently bought like a subscription service like Spotify or something like that, or Audible for books. And what I'm seeing before me, also, if you can, purchase a amethyst necklace, a crystal. Specifically, it doesn't have to be polished. It can be raw or polished, whatever you prefer. And it doesn't have to be just like a massive chunk. It can be whatever you want, as long as it has some amethyst, or if you could wear any jewelry that has like a purple stone. Because what I'm getting is a lot of healing, and the decisions you, Spirit, God, the universe, your heart wants you to make need to be with your eyes closed. Buy yourself some body butter and see how it feels on your skin. Buy a new like pajama set. Obviously comfortable, but make it sexy. Like, surprise yourself. It doesn't even have to always be about sex. Or you know what? Maybe you can buy some silk pajamas and see how that feels. Buy yourself a scented candle and take a bubble bath if you can. Or make your shower luxurious, not just like some nice body wash, but really be sensual. How would you want, like, when you think of a romantic movie, and maybe it sounds a little corny at times, what do you see? Do that for yourself. That's what Spirit, your heart, wants to tell you so badly, is that the love you seek is coming through, but we need to discover who this version of you is right now. And I see you're doing a lot of self-exploration. The name Peter, Chris, Danielle, the letter O and the letter A is coming out. I'm also getting the person you're attached to and you are both learning about the power of thought, the power of manifestation. I'm getting that you both are learning. And unfortunately, I see that your person might be learning the hard way. They're drowning in the emotion, as to where I see you're not drowning in the emotion, but you're also like this girl, like, it's not really a beautiful day. She's by herself. And I kind of feel like that's where you're at right now. You're just waiting. And Spirit, God, the universe, your heart is saying, I know, and you're doing amazing. You might recently, you might be watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, or you might be they're always in the news, right? But I just thought of that. You're doing great, sweetie. When she was shooting Kim. So you might be taking pictures soon, or you might be thinking of getting pictures professionally done. That could be one of your homework assignments. Get a sexy boudoir photo shoot. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. You deserve to be sensual. You don't have to have a partner to be sensual. So let's get into your tarot message. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, before I get into tarot message, there's like this whole chunk I just kind of avoided because I wanted to get that portion out, because I do see that for a lot of you, it is not over yet. You and I both know what that means. So someone you're attached to, this doesn't, I always say romantic or platonic. Obviously, it can be both, but I'm feeling this is really strong romantic. So if you're like, oh my God, that doesn't sound like anyone in my life, I would say that this is somebody who just deeply loves you. But again, for most of you, I think this is going to apply. It is not over yet. There's mixed emotions. Timing is not right for both of you. Your person is kind of drowning right now. They're not in a great place. But you, my sweets, are in a way better spot. But now is your time to explore. Where pile 1 was all about like having fun and playing and being like whimsical, this is like I'm thinking like Madonna, like erotica. Not now Madonna, no hate. But I'm thinking Madonna's erotica. Very musical pile. But yes, I see that this person doesn't have to be a man, but I do see that they are a powerful being and they want to have like an explosive, not to be gross, an explosive like sexual moment with you. And it's not just like, oh, like done. I'm talking like make love to you, passionate, like into it sex. Like this, you both want this union, and I do see this person wants a really tender moment, and this person could look at you as safety. They also could be, this could be a man or woman, but they could be like a mama's boy, mama's girl type of situation, and they depleted your energy, and now that you're not in their life, and they're learning, and then I just see that this is a good time to figure out what we really want, both parties, both sides. And I'm seeing even like this angel is kind of like, she's not fully embracing him. So it's almost like I see that whoever you're attached to wants to fully embrace you. And you're like, ugh. Because honestly, it's almost like, do they even do it for me anymore? Because I know the treatment and the thing we had going on before isn't doing it for me now. So that's what your homework is, to kind of like find out your sensual pleasures. But for a lot of you, I do see a lot of sexual happenings on the horizon, whether it's with this person or not. I do see that for a majority of you, if it's with this person, it's going to happen in the next 3 months. But still do the homework regardless if it's this person or not. I do see 6 months. So add 3 more months to that, I do see another person coming in, or multiple, and you really exploring yourself and having a great time doing it. Like having a fun time, being excited to do it. We have pile number 2. I don't know why I said that. We have the 4 of Cups. So right now I get that opportunity is about to present itself, and you're a little like, it could be this person. In fact, it might be. This person might, like I said, wants to come to you, and you're like, you're hot, or I love you, or I care about you, or yeah, but I need more. And that's what I'm seeing right now. There's a sense of apathy to decision making, and I see that while you're waiting, you're alone, and it's just like, yeah, 9 of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety on both sides. You might be dreaming about each other, and I get that your heart just wants to tell you now is not the time to take any physical action, but to let your sensuality play. And if you are partnered with somebody, this is the time it doesn't mean get kinky. I mean, it can be, but this is a time to like be erotic. Like what? Google eroticism and find out, go from there. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse and one more card. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. I do see money coming in for you. This is somebody from your past wanting to come in and give you an offer. And so I do see that coming in. I do see it being a stable offer. But right now is your time to do some soul searching to see if that's an offer you really want. I do see it being a good thing. However, with aces, you have to remember they're just seeds. So it's not like a full-fledged, like, I'm the Knight of Pentacles, here I am. But this is an offer. They do want to give you something. What your heart wants to tell you is just to get your mind out of it and let your body just respond. Until next time, I hope that helped. See you later, toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 3, an elder punk and a turtleneck. This message is just for you. Strong twin flame energy, obviously. This is a really strong romantic energy. So I always say in my readings, romantic or platonic, but I'm gonna read it as if it's only romantic, but just switch up some of the meanings. But I digress. All signs are definitely welcome, but I'm getting strong Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Taurus. But all signs are welcome, and I'll add more signs to the reading, with the tarot. You might be seeing the number 6, you might be seeing the number 9, and the number 52. I wasn't going to have the Beavis and Butthead moment, but here it goes. You definitely, like I said, strong romantic energy. You definitely have had a sexual past with this person. Even if you never had sex, I definitely sense like a sexual tension or just very, it's there. Oh, yes. So sorry, that was horrible. Anyways, you recently could have gotten a watch, or maybe you got them a watch, like that was something really significant. I'm also getting a compass, maybe a compass tattoo, even like a pocket watch. I also get that you both are watching the time pass. Also, if you're able to menstruate, I see your menstrual cycle starting later than usual, so don't be scared. But if you can't experience menstrual cycles, then in general, I just see, or even if it's not your menstrual cycle, I just see that you are feeling very fatigued, very worn out. And your heart is like, when it comes to this connection, your heart is just really tired and it's going through the cycle. So twin flame. On this channel, twin flame can be romantic or platonic. And it's a connection that is like the yin and yang, peanut butter jelly, right? It's the connection that if you both can grow on your shadow work, you both can create like a power team, right? Like a really strong bond. However, it's also like dead weight. If you both, or if one person is not willing to work on their shadow, their demons, this is what happens. It's like this weight or chaos, however it falls into. Relationships fall into all different categories. I see that you, pile number 3, you might have been attracted to pile number 1, so I would go ahead and watch that as well. But I do see that you are a very colorful person, like colorful. You might love the rainbow, you might love Skittles, but I just get that you are meant to heal toxicity. And I'm not trying to gas you up. I'm not saying you're an earth angel, but I will say that you are a really special being, and this person was attracted to you, not just physically, even though I do see that. They were attracted to your light. And it's not that this person is bad or evil or anything of that nature. It's just this person isn't used to working through the shadow work. And that's what's happening. And I get that you guys have some major space in between you right now. In fact, I feel like, very solo. And it's like, if you look at all these cards, even my drawing, it's like first his mouth is covered so he can't even talk, and she's not even looking at him, and she's just looking at this whole picture of sadness. And by the way, this doesn't have to be man and woman. It can be any sex, any gender, But and something to do with Star Wars. So I get like no one's talking to each other, but everyone is checking up on each other on social media, talking about each other, thinking about each other, dreaming about each other. I'm even getting, for some of my more artistic, expressive people, writing poetry, writing stories, dedicating songs in their head when they hear it to that person. I'm totally getting that. You might be seeing the number 1111 a lot, as well with the number 6, 9, and 52. Yeah, I'm like stuttering. I feel like words are not coming out right. So along with twin flame, I have they will change. And what I want to tell you, pile number 3, is I don't want to give anyone a false sense of hope. What you're feeling, what your person is feeling, is this cycle that I feel like you guys have been in at least a few different times. Like it's the cycle that you either get back together, break up all the time, or it's this like runner-chaser dynamic. It's breadcrumbs of affection and you feast on it and then they go away. It's that. And what I'm seeing is that you and this person both are looking at the relationship where it's at. And right now I don't see it being anything. And your person is grieving this loss. Like and it's like I hate this picture because I love dogs and I don't even want to look at it. But dogs are innocent, and I feel like they're looking at you as kind of like an innocent victim. And I'm not trying to say you were perfect, but I will say that you didn't really know what was going on, is what I'm seeing. This person, like I said, they don't deal with the toxicity. They just, they take, they fly away, they take, they fly away. It's a fly. They're kind of attracted to poop. And right now, your heart needs to hear that your job is just to observe. And I get like your person, they're grieving, and you are a little in your head, but for the most part, like you're doing good. You could have a cat or they could have a cat. I also see that they, again, yin and yang, you guys could really look different. This could be an interracial relationship. This also could be an LGBTQIA plus community. Hey. This also, but yeah, like they could be a blondie with blue eyes. You could be, dark features, vice versa, doesn't matter. I'm also seeing that they could work on the computer a lot or work, like at IT, like with a headset. But I'm getting that you are just replaying every moment, the breakup, the fights, the passionate sex, the dreams of what a perfect relationship could look like, what it is, what it was. And you're just replaying it, but I don't see it hurting you. Along with, I do see you kind of getting cozy and just wanting to stay in and not uber socialized right now. And that's okay. But you both are on this path of enlightenment. And I feel like you and your person are being reborn, but more so your person, because there is a maturity level coming in. And for a lot of you, I see that in the month of June or the next 2 months, depending on when you watch this, you are going to hear from this person, or you're going to hear something really significant, but you're going to hear it from them. I get that something's going to happen and you're going to be quite shocked. This person could have an eyebrow ring or a piercing, or you could have recently got a new piercing. Yeah, I keep thinking of Star Wars, and I keep thinking of, like, clocks. Like, it looks like a clock. Like, everyone's, like, waiting on the time. But I see that you are being enlightened, and your heart knows that. Your heart knows, I think it's craving more. And you're still holding on to this person, and vice versa. Get into the tarot. Yeah, you tight lip. There is not a lot of communication going on, but there's a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of everything. We have Justice in reverse. So, hey Libra. And we have the Four of Wands in the upright. I do see that this person, when they come in, they want to make it right and they want to celebrate with you. The Four of Wands, 11-11 again. Twin flame energy. This is a person that they see growing old with you. This is a person that you guys can be very authentic with each other. You both mirror each other. And this person, I get like they want to support you as authentically as you. It's like the more that you are true to yourself and say what you really feel and do what you really want to do, this person is enamored. I get that this person, it dreams about like honeymoons with you or just taking trips with you. You also might hear a Journey song soon. Don't Stop Believin'. I just got that in my head. We have the Two of Cups in the upright. So for a lot of you, they are going to offer you. They want to make it right. They want to celebrate. They want to be in a relationship. They want to offer you a piece of their heart. They might, it might even start off as a dinner date or a dinner proposal of some sort. I'm also getting it might be outside in the city. I'm getting that they're going to make it quite the night to remember. You guys even might have a few drinks. And for others, what I'm seeing is you're going to hear news within the next 2 months about this person. And there is going to be a sense of justice served. And I feel like no matter what, you will be celebrating that you found the part of yourself that was able to set boundaries and stay with boundaries. And you're going to be so grateful that you did. But I feel like for 90% of you guys, this is really about a reunification and wanting to come back and wanting to grow. We have Death in the upright, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Because, yeah, I feel like you guys have, and then we have Strength. So, again, you could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like hair is really significant. You could have just got your hair done. But I feel like hair is their, like, they really pride themselves on their appearance and their hair. But what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that in this separation, you have found your strength. Money has been good. You have been able to buy yourself presents, as you should. And I see that you are responsible. And that's why God, the universe, is gifting you with all these blessings. And you are great and fine in your independence. And you're not looking really to rekindle this. And this person is going through a huge death because they really feel your absence. They feel the seriousness that, like, oh my God, I almost won't be able to come back. I can't lose this person. And I'm really seeing that they're feeling the pain. And for majority of you, I do see an offer, an emotional offer coming in. So I hope that helped. I'll talk to you later.